As BlackRock has cut its own interest rate exposure, weighting investments more towards shorter maturities.
I think the beauty of this for an investor going into it is we're trying to manage our interest rate exposure, and if we think, which I think will be the case this year, we're going to get to a place where we anticipate the data improving, and I do think over the next month or so you're going to get better inflation data.
Meanwhile, JPMorgan's Marko Kolanovic says the 3-week rout in US equities, it's not done yet. The bank's chief market strategist says rising bond yields, elevated oil prices and high stock market concentration are among a lengthy list of reasons. Kolanovic adds he's concerned about complacency in equity valuations, inflation, a further repricing of rate cut expectations and overall rosy profit outlooks. And ahead of this week's earnings, UBS Group's Jonathan Golub is cutting their sector recommendation on the big 6 tech stocks from neutral from overweight. Golub says earnings momentum is turning negative after a surge in profit growth. UBS calculates that growth in earnings per share of the big 6 is expected to slow down to 42% in the first quarter, and that's down from 68% growth in the previous period. Bell.
Well, Paul, of course, have focus on earnings, kicking off with Tesla and taking a look at this chart here. The slide that we've seen in Tesla's stock over the past 5 sessions are down nearly 10%, but the losses this year totaling more than 40% of a drop. The EV maker, of course, we know is set to report its first quarter earnings, and price cuts very much the focus as well, the ramifications of those. And we had more being announced over the weekend in countries, including in China, where EV buyers, of course, are also awaiting a stimulus program that could encourage or include incentives that aim to encourage businesses and households to adopt cleaner technologies. So let's discuss more of this with Junheng Li. She's founder and CEO at JL Warren Capital. And I'm interested for your views, Junheng. We can get to Beijing's sort of trade-in plan in just a moment.